Good morning. Quick little Patreon update on things. Just kind of a quick recap here at the end of the month. I'd like to start doing these a little more often. It's just not always anything we need to talk about. Today I'm looking for some feedback, so that helps too. So, end of this week, herdsmen's are going out. Herdsmen? The herdsmen, not herdsmen's. Just waiting on the boxes. The art took longer, so you guys are going to get a Decade shirt. Just a sweet little Decade bird there. Just pretty clean, classy. The back, though, we did do the full, this is the biggest logo we've done on the back, the full Decade tree. I know we're going into fall. It's kind of a summery color, but it's the first time that we've had that option with it being in stock for all the sizes, so I went for it to get you guys a variety in your closet. So that'll be with your shipment, unless, of course, you elect to get strings and bearings or just strings, whatever, instead of a shirt. So the Arbiter X, a quick recap on that. I'm ordering one more color. We're going to do the Rainbow Galaxy, and at that time I asked the Soul members if they wanted a brass version. It had been brought up to me, so I put it up to vote for them. The majority said yes, we'd like to have a brass version of the Arbiter X, and we would like to have it as a shipment. So they're going to get it as a shipment, but we're still going to have a full pre-order for everybody on Patreon. And you'll be able to pick your colors. I think we're going to have 4 colors. Foundry, Royal Purple. We're going to do an experiment with a green style Storm. I think I'm going to go green and then like a tealy, not a teal. Teal. Yes, tealy. A greenish blue and clear, and see how that comes out. So that'll be an option. I don't know how it's going to look with the brass, but it's going to be there. So we've got the Foundry, the Purple, the Experiment, and then the Chug Jug, which is a blue to green fade, kind of trying to look like the Chug Jug from Fortnite, if you remember it way back in whenever. I mean, we did that on the E18. It's been a long time. So those will be our 4 options. Pricing will be a little bit different based on anno, and it'll be laid out. So if you're a Soul member, you just put in like your colorway that you're ordering and Soul. And I know you're not paying, it's your monthly shipment. And if you want an extra one, you can pre-order an extra one as well. We'll have, say you wanted the Berry Storm as your shipment, that's fine. We'll have the solid, the cheapest one, as if you get a solid as well, the cheaper one as the one that you pay for. So there will be a slight deposit for everybody else, just so that you're committed to getting it. So I don't get all these orders in and then you're like, actually, no, I'm out. So it'll be a small deposit, just enough that you're committed to buying it, basically. And that pricing, it'll all be broken down on the post, but based on what your membership level is, I'll bake in a discount to what the pricing would have normally been. So that's how the Arbiter X is working, and then that will probably be, it won't be the October or November shipment, most likely. It could be the December shipment. I guess there's a chance it could be the November item that ships at the end of December, but most likely that following one. It'd probably take a few months to get it in for that brass version. Other updates, I think we're going to look at adding a tier, a throw tier, and I still haven't been able to figure out quite how to do one for like an every other month shipment, but a throw tier will really help with international shipping mostly. But if you just want the yo-yo, no shirt, no extra goodies, there will likely be a few slots available for that, and I'll decrease the number of Soul slots. So we're not going to increase the number of slots available for the yo-yos. That's still going to be limited to what it is at, but I'm going to transfer some over to this throw slot instead of a Soul slot, and see what you guys think about that. I still prefer having the majority get in the shirt because I like having the designs out there in the world. And I think it probably adds to the fun of getting a shirt or strings and bearings every month. Now what I need from you, if you hopefully made it this long into the video, I do appreciate it. I just want to know what perks you guys like the most. Where do you see your most value added outside of the physical goods? I've had tons of good feedback on the customs. And the customs are just an option for you guys. I mean, we still get a high demand, so it's not something that could be a public release because of the demand so high. So I like just having it available for you guys. Maybe some feedback. Do you like that the Arbiter X and like the Agent series are exclusive to only Patreon members? And is there anything different you'd like to see with those. I mean, we're coming up on the Arbiter X colorway pre-order. If that goes well, hopefully we can implement that on future items as well, so that I kind of think there's an added value if you get to pre-order your color. It's hard to do because it's so far in advance. So if you're a Soul member now and you pre-order your color, and then you're not a Soul member in 3 months when the shipment goes out, or the shipment is assigned to that month, that's where things get fishy, and it is why I have neglected to do it so far. So this is going to be our trial run to see how that works. I know you guys had... It takes a while to implement your changes as well, because everything's planned out a few months in advance. I know you guys wanted more bright colorways. Well, this time I added a solid, and people pick the solid, so like, it's not everybody wants the bright, flashy colors. Surprisingly, I know for a lot of you. But you wanted more often having crazier colorways, and I kind of steered away from that because I think like an acid wash hits where more people like an acid wash than whatever, a Rainbow Galaxy. Like some people are gonna like that Rainbow Galaxy more than an acid wash, but then some people that don't like the Rainbow Galaxy, they're getting something when they wanted a solid, they're already making a little sacrifice getting a wash. And then when it turns into the Rainbow Galaxy, it's much further away from what they actually wanted. So usually when I have the colorway options, I try to hit where I think most people are going to be happy. But we'll mix these in, and it looks like a lot of people are happy with the Berry Storm and Galaxy as long as I have the solid color to go with it. So, like I said, you guys asked for that. It just takes some time to get implemented in. Anything else specific you would like to see as a perk? I do think we've done a pretty good job with some of the limited drops just being for you guys over here, like the Swirl AL7 Lives. I think that's an added perk that's probably pretty valuable to a good bit of you. We'll have the Hawks. Half of them are going to drop here. The other half are going to go in the draft. Those Hawk B grades I found. And then we do have some more AL7 Lives. So we've got 2 colors that we'll put up over here. Do you like the discount, how it's applied after the fact, so you don't have to fumble with the coupon code at the store? Or do you want to have to put in the coupon code? And that's a big thing for what I think as far as the Backbone members. If you pay $10 a month, I try to make sure you're at least getting the opportunity to save that $10 back somewhere, whether it's a pre-order, Patreon exclusive drop that already has the discounts baked in, or if it's a code that I send you a refund after a store drop. But would definitely like to hear what your favorite perks are, or any other perks that you would like me to try to figure out a way to implement to continue giving more value to your monthly subscription. That's all I've got for you. Hopefully you're having a great day.